Lots to choose from this morning, Joanna. What did you learn?
Well, we heard from John Reddick, and he was talking about how he's written with Toby Mac and worked with him, and kind of talked about how that relationship started. Mm-hmm. And it turns out they went to the same church. They started out years ago in Bible study together, and things just kind of happened, and connections were made, and that relationship continued to grow, and they began to work together. And I was thinking about it, like you just said, about having open hands and just being open to God's leading and what he has for you. And you never know where a relationship connection might go. And, you know, you meet somebody and maybe they introduce you to somebody else and you make a connection. And and not having that attitude of like, okay, what's this person going to offer me? Like you're wanting something from them, but just being open, and maybe even people that you wouldn't think of having a connection to, but seeing where God might lead and where community might be formed.
I love that, because so frequently, especially in industries where you aspire to greater things, it's easy to use people as a commodity. Mm-hmm. You know, okay, I'm going to extract as much influence as I can out of this relationship, and then I'm going to move on to the next tier, right?
Yeah, yes.
So, I mean, obviously, Toby was a very instrumental figure, iconic in Christian music before John Reddick knew him.
Yep.
So John came into that relationship. I'm just hypothesizing here, but John came into that relationship already knowing, oh, well, this is a guy that could potentially really do great things for me.
Right.
But he didn't.
Right.
He didn't take advantage of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to be brothers together in a Bible study.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about you, Rick? What did you learn today?
Well, earlier this morning, we also talked about this idea that when the name or an image of a face pops into your head, which happens to all of us, I'm sure, you know, I haven't thought about that person in years. And all of a sudden, boom, there's a memory, or, you know, I can see their face, or there's their name. That maybe, just maybe, and we talked about this on the show, maybe that's the Lord that is giving you an opportunity to pray for those people. I heard about a cool ministry. When that happens, take just a minute and lift that person up in prayer. You may be the only person that does that, and you don't need really any specifics. You know, it doesn't have to be profound. Just simply acknowledging that you're thinking about them, and ask the Lord. And here's the cool part. From Numbers 6:24, ask that the Lord would bless them and keep them, make his face shine upon them and be gracious to them, that the Lord would lift up his countenance on them and give them peace.
Yes.
So maybe today, if a name of someone you hadn't thought about in years pops into your mind, Numbers chapter 6, verse 24, pray the blessing over them. All right. Friends, thanks for being along with us today. God bless you. We love the friendship and the family aspect that we have here around K-Light. Just consider it such an honor to spend part of the mornings with you each weekday. And it's our desire, and Lord willing, we'll be back with you again tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Take care. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.